point to of why this team is just, defended at a high level for like a long period of time?
A level of care. That's all defense is in the NBA. If you have guys that actually care about getting stops, you will. We're all good enough athletes. We're all big enough, fast enough, strong enough, intelligent enough. But, we just have guys that care right now. And Naji, Jose, Herb, Dyson, our point of attack defenders make it easy on the rest of us. So they're going to keep doing what they do, and the rest of us will just keep feeding off their energy.
Yeah, that Minnesota game, obviously those guys and you, but it was Brandon taking a charge, Zion blocking Anthony Edwards. You feel like that takes you guys up a level when those two guys are making plays like that? Yeah,
no question. When your best players are playing defense, what reason do the rest of us have for getting beat? They're scoring 20 a game and playing defense. Like, the rest of us need to be in our P's and Q's. So, just like everything with this team, it starts with B and Z, and if they're going to continue to play at that level, then this team is going to be really, really good.
How important is that level of care in the defense tonight against a team that's just as efficient as they are offensively?
This is a team that's super hot right now. Obviously, they're playing really well ever since James got there, and it's going to be a good one. Obviously, we're playing well too. So I think this team that's got so many offensive threats, Russ, James, PG, Kawhi, Norm off the benches, high offensive powered. So individual defensive, team defensive, this is going to be a heavy focus on that end of the court tonight.
You mentioned several of the guys. They have 4 players that shoot over 40% from 3, and it's guys that take a lot of them too. It's not like guys that take 1 a game. How important is just being able to get down to the 3-point line against these guys?
Yeah, you said it. That was a stat that I hadn't even known yet. We'll probably find that out when we get to the arena. But again, it's all about quality of looks. Paul George is going to shoot threes. James going to shoot threes. It all just depends on the kind of looks we force them to take. Is there a hand up? Is there a hand down? Who's the closest defender? Did they have to make dribble moves or step back before it? These guys are really good. They're going to get their threes up, but we just have to make their looks difficult.
They're third in 3-point percentage, but you guys are 4th in 3-point percentage defense.
Nice.
It's the second year in a row that you guys have been good in that stat. It seems like a lot of times people say that some of that is luck, but you guys have consistently done it. What do you think are the reasons why you guys have been so good in that stat?
I think a lot of it starts with our wings. Our length on the wings is really good. Obviously, Trey's about 6'8", 6'9", Bi 6'8", 6'9". Naji's a big wing. Herb's a big wing. Dice has got big wing defender arms. We've got guys that can really contest a lot of shots, and it's like you said, that's been important to us. I didn't know that we were 4th, and a little bit of it is luck, but at the same time, I think we do a good job of making our own luck.
It's kind of a follow-up to that. It's like you guys just playing defense in the NBA today, you just have to cover so much ground. How much of an asset is just being like a big team?
No, it's big time. It's big time. Again, space rules in the NBA. Offensively, if you can find space on the court, you're probably doing something right. So, the longer your wingspan, the taller your players are, the more space you can take up defensively. So, having guys like Trey and Bi, Naji, Dyson, Herb, some of our bigger wings, and excuse me if I forgot somebody, but just the more space you can take up defensively, the harder it is for the offense. So, guys with long wingspans, that's why they're always going to be around.
I'm not sure what percentage of other teams miss threes are just Herb blocking the shots.
Yeah,
that helps too.
A high percentage, yeah.
Since you've been in the NBA, have you seen anybody that's able to block threes the way that he does? It seems like it's so rare.
No, it is super rare. Very few people are willing to make that extra effort. And again, that's just, it goes back to the first thing I said, is level of care. And Herb, on that defensive end, he hangs his hat, and we're all with him. So he's first team. That's all I got to say.
How much has his offensive game over the last week here really helped things for you guys?
Oh, Herb's been ridiculous. Scoring in transition is a huge key for us. We don't have a lot of guys that get out on the break, so him leaking out and getting them layups is great. Offensive rebounding, he's been big time, but of course the threes. His percentage and his confidence from threes is just a real weapon for us. The dude is shooting it not because he's open; he's shooting it because he wants to shoot it, and to me that's a major difference in making and missing shots. So he's shooting like a shooter, and long may it last.